Welcome back, everybody. So got some good news today. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable behind this camera. Editing and publishing is getting super easy. And today we got some good news. So on Marketplace, I did find another transmission, and he did accept a trade. The only problem is being able to meet him there. So we're working on that right now. But as you know, as the day persists on, I will more than likely have another transmission by the end of tonight. And so with that being said, the car is back on the ground. I don't like it up in the air on jack stands if it don't have to be. And so it's back on the ground for now. We got the garage cleaned up, and today we have a buddy coming over. He has a lime green, I believe, lemon lime. I forget what they are called. And he's got a 3-valve as well. And he is here to get the dash out of the parts car in the backyard. So we'll wait for him to get here, and then we'll go see him and say what's up. And if you can't tell, I'm still just a little bit nervous behind camera, stumbling and stuttering over my words, but we're getting better, so stay tuned, keep watching. All right, guys, so Leighton is here pulling the dash for his car. I'm gonna say what's up to Leighton real quick. Instagram Leighton _4.6 for those of you who are curious. So we got the dash going out today, and then here after a while we are going to go pick up the transmission for my car, and hopefully this one works. If not, I'll have 3 cores I can put together as one, I guess, but hope for the best, and we'll keep you updated. What's up, everyone? It's been a few hours. Me and Leighton finally got the dash out of the car. There he is, cleaning up some stuff, and he originally just wanted that top piece, but to make it easier and not only for him but easier for me as well, he's just going to take that whole system right there. And so I'm hoping to get the quarter panels started in this video. I got to get this glass out, but once the glass is out, I have the drill bits to draw the pinch welds out, and hopefully by the end of this video the quarter panels come out, so stay tuned. So here is what the parts car now looks like. So I've got the louvers off. Gonna get ready to get the quarter panel glass and the rear glass out, and like I said, Leighton got the dash, so that's one more thing out of my way. If you guys need any of this, I'm about to start letting things go for 20 bucks a pop just to get it out of my way, because as soon as I get stuff done, I'm gonna start drilling out all of these pinch welds, and so we're gonna get that started pretty soon, and hopefully it doesn't end up being too bad. All right, anyways, so now we are headed to, well, where are we going?
We're about 35 minutes outside of Bonita, Oklahoma, going to pick up another transmission for this dude. He keeps breaking them.
It's
Buying
not
broken ones, I guess.
There we go. So I didn't break this one. That's right. So the guy did want to trade for my Majestic item on my hip, and oh, those bikers are all right. Let me get back on the highway. And so we are headed for that, and this guy looks like he's got a little fun project going on back at home there too. What you got going on with those tires, Leighton?
Yeah, it's for the old 94 Honda Pacific Coast. Y'all better hide your girl. That thing running.
That sounds pretty gnarly. There's a Scat Pack.
Oh, really? Where's he at?
He was going the other way. But anyways, we'll check back in. So we're headed back home now. We got the transmission in the bed. Can't really see it, but that's about it for now. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. We just traded a Blicky for a TR-3650. So it's all good.
What other country can you trade the firearm for a transmission for? Go to the UK.
USA, baby.
America. It is actually the next day now. We got caught up in some stuff going on yesterday, but we got 2 transmissions now. So this is the one that is going to be going into the car. We got to transfer some more parts over, and I tested it to the best I could before making the trade, and I couldn't test it as much as I wanted due to some parts that weren't on it, but I have here, so we just got to swap them over. And so we're going to be doing that, and I'm going to get this bad transmission out of the garage so it quit freaking leaking everywhere. But up first, I actually have a guy coming today. He is going to be getting the driver's seat out of the parts Mustang. Well, how the heck are you selling that when the seat's messed up? He actually just wants the power slide track seats. So we're gonna rip that out, and if I can't figure out how to get the brackets off for him and just make the whole thing easy, then we will. So we'll have a time lapse of that coming up as well, and pretty much just another day in the shop. All right guys, so I just wanted to get in here and show you your first two bolts right here in the front. They're 13s, your two in the back are 15s. And if it's a power seat, you'll have two plugs. So one's for the power and one's for your airbag, seat belt, safety stuff on the dash. So don't judge this. This is the parts car. This isn't my car. We're just selling the seat. So all right, so we got the seat out for him. We'll wait for him to show up and purchase that. And then we'll turn around and flip that to go buy more training fluid for the third transmission, since I wasted all of my fluid on that one, you know, the one that leaked out of. So there's Maggie. Maggie! Hi, baby. So we'll get the camera rolling once I can get back with training fluid. And then once I get back, like I said, we'll fill her up with training fluid, throw a slave cylinder on it. We'll bench bleed the slave cylinder and pretty much just get everything ready and officially test this one before we put it in the car. And let's just hope it works, because I'm sweating, just stressed about it, man.
The only thing I disagree with is him putting the orange. If he would have done it in better vinyl, there wouldn't have been a problem, but the orange tracks everywhere.
Welcome back, everyone. It is now the next day, and I kind of got a little carried away. I've already got the transmission up in the car. I got the starter on. I got the drive shaft bolted. I got all the bottom bell housing bolts on. The only thing that's really left is the top 4 bell housing bolts, and then the battery and the battery tray. And honestly, I'll be completely honest. I didn't plug my phone in before going to bed last night, and so I woke up to a dead phone, and my phone's been inside on the charger, and so that's how much progress we made, and now we're just gonna get right back into it. So coming on up, got all the bell housing bolts tightened up. Got the starter in there, got the bell housing bolt there tightened, got that one tightened. So now we're just gonna get the battery tray in, get the battery put back in, get everything wired back up. We'll add a little bit of brake fluid, and then, excuse me, we will bleed the clutch. And I'm gonna do this. It might end up turn out a little weird, because I want to take and not only record myself bleeding this clutch, but I also want to get clips and be able to make a whole separate video on how to bleed clutch 0509, you know, whatever. So I'm gonna get the battery thrown back in, and we'll see y'all when it's time to bleed the clutch. Fast forward to the good part. Bleeding the clutch. In this case, I gotta quit getting shy. In this case, we are bleeding the slave cylinder. So I'm going to make a whole separate video on how to do this. This should not take longer than 5 minutes. And if it does, then you're doing something wrong, or you're just adding extra steps that this car doesn't need. So stay tuned for that video. All right, so we got the new transmission in the car. I got the clutch bled, and we went on a test drive, and unfortunately I got scammed yet again. And honestly, I'm just upset as hell at this point. I don't have $1,200 to $1,700 to go drop on a reman, and it's like I said last time, it's part of the game, but I'm just upset about it. We got everything done, went on a test drive, and the new transmission doesn't have second gear. So I guess it drives now, but the new transmission isn't a full transmission. So with that being said, that's pretty much going to wrap up the transmission swap. Like I said, I'm going to get the, I'm going to do a whole separate video on the clutch and how to bleed it. And there's a very specific kit I suggest you get, and it makes it so much easier. And you even get your money back because you rent it from a parts store. So be sure to check that video out. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I said I was going to get the quarter panels off in the end of this video, but I wanted to get the transmission done instead. And I'm still waiting on someone to get the glass out of the parts car, that way I can pull the quarter panels off. So got that, and expect a couple of videos to come up. I've been working, so if you made it to the end, I appreciate it, and stick around for the next one. Thanks, guys.